Phantom Blade Zero is an upcoming hack-and-slash RPG by developer S-Game. Set in the Phantom World universe, players will interact with a kitchen sink approach to Chinese kung fu, steampunk machines, occult arts, and other interesting powers that don't fit into a box. According to Soulframe Liang, the founder and CEO of S-Game, kung fu pop culture is ever-evolving. This time S-Game adds a new twist to the formula that includes a punk spirit, stylish visuals, and an overall art direction they're calling Kung Fu Punk. Players will take on the role of Seoul, a skilled assassin whose main drive is to destroy the elusive yet dangerous organization called the Order. Unfortunately, Seoul is framed for taking the life of the Order's patriarch. Thereafter, a manhunt is issued, which renders Seoul gravely injured. By sheer luck, a mystic healer saves his life. However, the healer's cure is only effective for 66 days. After 66 days, Seoul will die. Consumed with anger, Seoul ventures on a path of vengeance. His main goal is to find the perpetrators who framed him and bring them to justice. However, what starts as a singular goal grows roots into a treacherous journey fighting dangerous foes, and attempting to uncover the darkest secrets of Wulin before his 66 days of life run out. Phantom Blade Zero is a third-person, hack-and-slash RPG at heart. It features gameplay elements like strategy and action. Soulframe Liang, the founder of S-Game, confirms that the game will be a Souls-like strategic, action game, inspired by the Monster Hunter series. He says games like Devil May Cry and Ninja Gaiden offer intense, fast-paced action. However, the studio chose to tone it down a notch or two, by giving players more time to strategize their next move. Phantom Blade Zero features a semi-open world that is a blend between Chinese martial arts and steampunk. It spans multiple handcrafted maps, with each one featuring a diverse list of activities. Further, Phantom Blade Zero uses a dark visual style. You can catch a glimpse of its bleakness in the trailer. Liang claims that the dark, bleak visual style is a conscious decision to make the characters with hearts of gold stand out, and the players ever cautious of their surroundings. The Phantom World universe crawls with all kinds of monsters. Dangerous creatures want to kill you. Thankfully, you have an overflowing sea of armor, weapons, and artifacts to customize and develop your character's skills. According to Soulframe Liang, Phantom Blade Zero is inspired by Mr. Kenji Tanigaki, who curated many exhilarating fighting scenes in classic kung fu movies. The combat moves in the game use handcrafted animation instead of motion capture. This allows Tanigaki to demonstrate each designed move, which is then captured with a camera matrix for the animation artists to use, thus creating an authentic kung fu experience. And of course, the simplification of action sequences. The developers want to move away from the lightning-fast pace of Devil May Cry to the more popular strategic action of today. Thanks to S-Game's experience learning to simplify fighting sequences for touchscreens in the mobile gaming era, they've perfected the way to minimize button mashing in favor of more elaborate chains of moves for controllers. The history behind the making of Phantom Blade Zero is quite interesting. It turns out that Phantom Blade Zero originally spawned from an indie game Liang made for himself, using RPG Maker in 2010. He called the game Rain Blood, Town of Death, which blossomed into a whole franchise under the wings of S-Game. Amid its success, Rain Blood adopted the new name Phantom Blade. And while Phantom Blade only made it to smartphones, and only within China, it still managed to rack up over 20 million fans. Now S-Game wants to develop Phantom Blade for the masses, and present it as a new PS5 console exclusive. So, the original Rain Blood rises again, as Phantom Blade Zero. It's going to be a much bigger and busier version. Furthermore, it will transcend from the RPG Maker engine to the modern Unreal Engine 5, yet still maintain the very essence that has kept the Phantom Blade franchise alive all these years. For now, developer S-Game has yet to confirm an actual release date. We speculate, though, that the game will likely release sometime in late 2023 or early 2024. Additionally, Phantom Blade Zero's announcement at the PlayStation Showcase event revealed that the game is going to be a PS5 console exclusive. However, the official website lists PS5, Steam, and Epic Games Store platforms, so although it's a PS5 exclusive, it looks like the PC version will also launch via Steam and Epic Games Store.